It's time for Prue and Paul to judge the Baker's Caramel Biscuit Signature Challenge. Oliver from Northampton is keen to show his shortbread technique, while Emily from Cornwall is about to find out if her crumpets are up to scratch. And Mrs. Lovett from Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street, is going to showcase one of her famous meat pies.
These caramel biscuits look quite nice, Oliver.
The flavors are beautiful. The orange and chocolate work really nicely together. I just wish the shortbread was a bit thinner and crispier. Cheers. Mrs. Lovett, this isn't exactly what we asked for.
What do you mean?
Well, it's Caramel Week.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, these meat pies are filled with Charles, a wretched child who constantly was eating caramel toffees out of me shop. Oh, and some cinnamon.
Also, you've done it again, Mrs. Lovett.
You've absolutely nailed it. The cinnamon is really coming through despite the toughness of the human flesh.
A little triumph.
Oh, hush, they taste like piss.
Emily, we were informed that you added a decorative piece to your biscuit 2 seconds after time was up, so you're disqualified from this challenge.
Wait, what?
In last place, we have this. Whose is this?
Emily, your tartartan was claggy, underproved, and had a soggy bottom.
Real disappointment.
Which means in second place is this one. Whose is this?
Oliver, your tartatan had a very nice texture. I just wish it had a bit more seasoning.
Which means in first place we have Mrs. Lovett's meat pies.
Oh, please, they're probably the worst pies in London.
How did you get the texture so much softer than usual?
Well, I used Noel a bit of extra meat on in a minute.
No, the host of our show, Noel Fielding.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like the insinuations he was making about me pies last week, did I?
You know, I did wonder why we didn't have a voiceover for this part of the segment.
It's judgment time for the Baker's Caramel Mousse Cake Showstoppers.
Mrs. Lovett, why don't you bring yours up first?
This human finger is perfect.
Absolutely perfect. Incredible.
Oh, it's just something I thought of last minute. Didn't even make it into the incinerator. They're quite terrible, really. Customers hate them. All right, that's it. I've had enough. A handshake? Are you joking? She's not even following the rules of the competition, let alone the fact that she's murdering people. Murderer! It should be me. It's not fair. I could win this whole bloody thing if it weren't for her.
Win, Emily! God, no, you're terrible!
Yeah, your big summers look a bit like a dog's dinner. I'm definitely going to be going home this week.
Oh. Say, Emily, perhaps maybe we should go for a little walk. Maybe you could use a bit of a haircut. I know a barber who will fix you up real nice.